everybody? Welcome to another week of It's a Man's World Podcast. This is D. Hayes.
Crystal is here.
Same OG.
And the King of Hearts.
I bet you ride so good.
That song's not good, okay?
I kind of like it.
You thought it was Chris Brown. It's two little kids. They're not little kids. They're like 18, 19.
I thought that was Trey Songz. I thought that was Trey Songz and Chris
Talking
Brown.
about bang it out. Well, how could Johnny do
Let
it?
me ride, let me ride. I bet you ride so good.
I mean, they used to drag it out a little bit. Give you a little romance while they ride.
All right, we done. That song did Jim. He thought it was Trey Songz, not Chris Brown.
I thought it was both of them.
Together?
When you had Chris
Yeah.
Brown to the
I didn't know it was Chris Brown.
It's
No,
not.
it's not. Don't
I
listen
was
to Don't listen to
Definitely
G.
wrong.
Strong and wrong.
Yeah,
Loud
I
and
was.
incorrect. Yo,
Because every time I come, I'm like, damn, that Trey Songz song sound kind of
it's
good.
not Trey Songz.
I literally just gave you that look.
I didn't know it was Trey Songz either.
So
It's
good.
I
not.
literally just gave you that look. You over there enjoying my candy too good.
Wait,
This got
who
better.
sing it?
So quick.
Don't ask questions on how to answer.
is.
I don't
So
know,
quick?
but it's not them though.
That's the name?
It's a kid, some kid. Because I looked it up because they were talking about riding and pounding so good.
I bet you plow
So good.
Oh, let me plunge. Oh, let me plunge. I bet you plunge
stop.
so good.
Stop the damn show.
Oh, let me plunge. All right.
That's how we going to end up in here for 2 hours.
No, we not. Okay.
All right. Anyway.
I love that rendition. You know I love a good rendition. And I hate to say it, but D. Hayes, you be doing the best
A
ones.
good cover.
All right,
My
y'all.
cousin just got a mention. Shout out my cousin Terrence talking about some good luck. Y'all be dropping them government names, especially you. You be trying. I'm like, not really anymore, okay?
Oh, yeah. You
D.
really
Hayes
do.
used to try to give us a look, but good Lord, y'all know family.
At this point, it's out.
I'm tired of y'all.
You can look us up. Y'all must
Mine
get
gets
so
said
child.
the least, so I ain't tripping.
Because we call you hard all the time.
I know.
But it
My
works.
name's already out there. Good Lord, I've been out here.
Yeah, but I won't say what your Instagram emoji, your picture is, because then people know it's you.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
But whatever, yeah. That ain't me. I'm out of raps.
Okay.
good
So this week on Shooting the Shit, y'all, we're going to talk about, like, situations that was really scary for us. Like, what is the situation or one of the most scary situations that you ever been in other than riding so good?
Right.
I don't know why that would be scary.
Well, it depends. A couple weeks ago, that girl was scared for her when she had to be held. That was a little scary for her.
Yeah.
But does anybody want to go first? Does anybody have, like, situation? I mean, I have one, so if y'all want me to go first,
I ain't
will.
never been scared. I'm a motherfucking G.
Ooh, okay.
The most scared
Well.
nigga.
I'm the most scared of this nigga. Okay. Right. The alertness lets you know you're scared. I'm pretty scary. So, I mean, not like that. But I think, I was supposed to tell you on the table. I told you, it's not really super funny, but girls are like scared all the time. I was telling you about a comedian that was talking about like what girls are most scared of and what men are most scared of. And it literally said like women are most afraid of like being violently attacked. And like boys are really just afraid of ridicule, like getting made fun of.
Who said that? Was it Amy Schumer?
It was Amy Schumer. Yeah, that's what it was. But
Her stand-up was actually kind of
no,
funny.
that was
I saw
funny,
it.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Just
We don't talk
hilarious,
about,
but it was a little funny.
but we can. Yeah, but that. But really, like,
That's kind of true.
yeah. But as a woman, like, you really are. I mean, you don't just. Women are strong, but we just kind of scared all the time. Like even before I go. Like in the place that I live, like I do a couple laps before I park, make sure I don't see nobody out there. Cause I watch
She
y'all.
really does.
Y'all already know I watch too many serial killer shows. I ain't got time to be jumping out the bush. I mean, you gonna get a little. As I said, you gonna get a run for your money. But like.
Because Crystal was here, keep that thing on her.
Honey,
So.
but and now that you've been, I'm gonna kick you. You gonna get something on you. It ain't gonna be no. But but I think that like just being scared. I think I was pretty sheltered as a kid. I stayed pretty safe. I was taught to be pretty alert. But that still makes you a scary person. Being suspicious makes you scary. Okay, like I ain't never been attacked or nothing like that. Thank God.
Thank God.
But it is. It's just, and I'm obviously around a lot of men, that care about my well-being. So I feel protected and I feel safe, most of the time. But yeah, this world we living in is crazy. It's scary out here for a woman.
Yeah, and you work like a little bit before me sometimes, and I always like walking to the car when
yeah.
it's like dark and stuff, just because I don't, she don't ask me to, but it's
No,
just,
but it's but that's like you said, that's some of the stuff that makes you feel safer. But Y'all already know, like, we living in a weird world out here. But anyway, sorry. I mean, I know it wasn't funny, but
Well, okay, so
It wasn't funny.
mine was okay. So there was like this time where I worked at a summer camp, and I think I might have been 19 when I worked there, and so I might even been 18. It was one or two, probably 18. But we had like so we would work like Monday through Friday, and then basically they would do like, so one weekend you would get what they call a 20, which would mean you would go home on Friday night when like some campers left, because they could be like 1 week campers or 2 week campers. So when the 1 week campers left on the weekend, when it was a 1 week camper weekend, you would go home for 20 hours. So you would go home Friday at 7, you had to be back at camp like Friday at like 3, you know what I mean? And then the next group of people would take their time off. Then the next weekend, everybody would get the whole weekend off. But we was on, so it was like a weekend where we all had the whole weekend off, which was a 40. And we had we had a house party over one of the other counselors' house or whatever. And we were like, well, I wasn't actually at the time because I was scary, but they were underage drinking, right? And there was like one of the people that worked at the camp like brought some friends that we didn't all know. So they were drinking, and they were in college, they were a little bit older. So they was drinking, but they also went in the front, they were smoking weed. And so some of the like neighbors smelled the weed. And so they called the cops. So I'm sitting here I remember this like, because I wasn't drinking, so I wasn't drunk. Everybody else was kind of drunk. I'm sitting on the couch in the living room. It's this big old house. I'm sitting on the couch in the living room watching like the Carson Daly Late Show, you know? And then all of a sudden I see like there's a window to my right, and there's like some cops that like start walking by, you know? And I dumbasses being like underage and being in there, like somebody just hit the lights and was like, run. So my dumb ass sitting up here drinking like a cherry Coke, like a Coca. Like I jump on the ground, I'm army crawling like across the living room. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, like everybody hid in different rooms, right? So I ended up hiding with like 4 other people. We was in like the laundry room, and the laundry room was completely like, it was like all glass. You know what I mean? So in the backyard, like you can see the backyard and stuff. So when we saw the cops' flashlights starting to come around the back, we took comforters that was in the dryer and held them up to the window, and we just didn't.
Okay.
And we just
my God.
Suspicious.
With your dumb ass!
Right, no, we was dumb as hell. But we
That's
just
kid
basically like
dumb.
stood there, and when niggas' arms got tired, we like, hey, switch me. So they would just go, like you would go down low, and they would go back up high, and we just holding the comforter there, right? And so we was there for like 20 minutes, and like there was like people calling, because, you know, it was in the neighborhood it was like a whole bunch of people that went to high school with us. So there's people calling, like leaving messages on the answering machine, like, there's like a whole bunch of cops outside the house, like what's going on, you know? And so we were in there for like maybe like 20 minutes, and all of a sudden, I heard this loud bang on the door, like boom, 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 boom. Ricky, I don't know what you in there doing, but you bring your ass out now. You know I don't play this shit. You get out of here now. Don't worry about the police. You better be afraid when I find your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, that's a really familiar voice. Who is that?
They got a new police chief?
Right.
Something's connected.
Who's on the force
Somebody
tonight?
just got promoted.
And so literally, like, I'm like, I moved my hand from the blanket, and they was like, what you doing, bro? I was like, man, this is my mama, bro. I like ran to the front, bro? I ran to the front door, and I opened the door to an immediate 2-piece. Like my mama just windmilling me to death.
Right to the chest.
Right, like you literally knocked my ass out. And the crazy thing is like the cops are there, and of course they ended up coming in the house. Everybody was mad at me because I opened the door, but at the same time, I was one of the few black kids there. But I know that, you know, y'all might get tickets, but I could get murdered tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like I might lose my life. So I went to the door and opened it, whatever. Like I said, I wasn't drunk, but everybody there got underage drinking tickets, and they didn't even check to see if I was drunk. They were just like, they felt so bad for me that my mama had whooped my ass so bad.
Yeah.
And they just let me go. And I was grown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't grown.
No, y'all take him to jail. Go, look at my, he out here grown, take him to jail.
My dad was there. My dad was looking at me just like,
That's your ass, Mr. Postman.
Listen, my mama, and she was like, in the car on the way home, I've never been so scared in my life, because my mama was like, she would just get re-mad every like quarter of a mile and just like turn around and start swinging her arm back there again and hit me some more.
Get where I can hit you.
Because basically what they did was
to the middle.
They ran everybody's plates. So at the time, with me being 18, the car was in my parents' name. It was my car, but they bought it for me. So when they ran the plates, you know, their address and phone number came up, and so they called my parents. They called everybody's parents. Pretty much all of our parents' names were on our cars, you know, because we were all like 17, 18, 19. And so anyway, all of our parents were out there, but I was the only one that got away with it. Like a couple other parents were pissed off, but they didn't act enough of a fool because they ended up getting tickets, but I didn't.
Yeah.
That's probably the scariest I ever been, just because I couldn't believe. I was like, how the fuck did she find out where I was? She didn't even know where the house was.
Yeah.
She just pulled up.
And I lied and said
Because
I lied and said I went to a different person's house anyway, so I'd already lied. You know what I mean? I'm like, how the fuck did she find me?
The
You know?
Lord guided her.
Yeah. So anyway, that's
Straight
probably
to
like
that ass.
That's probably right. And she told up.
Yeah. She did the right thing, okay? She saved her baby.
So good.
She whooped your ass
So good. Oh, take this poncho, take this slab. Suplex
Say,
me
Moji, what
so damn good.
Hard, you really ain't got no scary story? Story where you're scared?
I got one.
Let me go first. Because I feel like Ricky, you should have really went last because that was funny. I don't know how funny mine is.
Who?
D Hayes, you should have went last.
Y'all niggas got to do better, bro.
Bro,
Sorry.
you just not want to say something.
It's
We've been
scared.
saying
It ain't always
forever.
funny when you're scared as hell.
Yeah. But anyway, so when I was in high school, I used to go over the summers. I used to go to this college prep thing called Upper Bound. Yeah. And so my dad has like a church in Houston or whatever. And so me and my cousin and this girl from our church, we all went there or whatever. And so we had vacation Bible school. So my dad picked us up from Upper Bound, took us to the church. He had to go like run an errand or something. So we was just there, right? And we were supposed to be there for maybe like an hour, 2 hours. And then he was going to come back. And so we just there chilling, watching TV, you know what I'm saying? Just kicking it. And the next thing you know, the door started like, someone started fumbling with the door. Like, and the church is in the hood. So in my mind, I'm like, shit, somebody's breaking in here.
Right.
Yeah. Somebody about to break in here and kill us. So I immediately started like trying to run out the door, out the other door that like leads to the church, but I couldn't get out because I was like fumbling with the door or whatever because I was scared. And then the janitor just walked in and we was like, oh shit, bro, you just scared me half to death.
See?
So I was really scared for nothing. You know?
But at the same time, you for that moment that you thought your
No,
life was over.
I was really scared.
I thought I was gonna be
I
murdered
was
and
so
that was my
scared I
mom.
couldn't open the door.
Right.
I hate y'all. My mom.
But I thought for sure I would have perished that night.
Yeah, that's my scary story.
No, that is scary though, bro.
No, I was
it was
very scared.
nighttime.
No, it wasn't.
It don't matter.
But it didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
And once it was all said and done, we just all laughed at it. Because I was definitely, everybody else was scared. They were scared too, but I was the most scared.
Yeah, but basically, you was gonna be the one that survived though.
Right. Them niggas
Yeah.
was about to be dead.
Yeah, trying to
I
be-
will say
yeah.
that. Yeah. Trying to open the door and shit. So,
For real.
My scary story will take y'all back.
Way back.
So you know how like when
Back
you
in
get
the
you know when you know how y'all when you get with your cousins and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, y'all be, you know, acting a fool. Just, you know, hanging out, chilling. Well, we was in one of my grandma's bedrooms in the house, and we used to always try to rap, you know what I'm saying? So all the older
I've been
kids,
going
yeah.
down. I've been coming down was in every freestyle. You know that, right?
That's how you had to
came
start
down.
it
I
off.
came down.
That's how you had to start it off.
So we in there rapping, and all the older cousins, they was rapping. You know, they was pretty good. I was still young.
That's pretty good.
I was still young, so I didn't really know the rap. I knew the cuss though.
Right.
I knew the cuss. So I jumped in a little cipher or whatever, and I started rapping, and I was just cussing, probably like bitch this, fuck that, kiss my ass, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, all that type of
The
stuff.
things you say on the daily.
Yeah, you know. So I was saying that, and the next thing you know, like somebody knocked on the door and came in real quick, and it was one of my other older cousins. Came in real quick, closed the door. He said, "Grandma said if you don't sit your little ass down and shut the fuck up, she gonna come here and whoop your ass." So the whole time the music, they cut the music down. They kept rapping or whatever, and I'm sitting on the bed like, dang, I hope she don't come here and whoop my ass.
Your
So
ass.
now I'm thinking like she done heard me cuss.
Oh, you like to cuss, huh?
Nigga was really sitting down,
What,
not doing
bro?
nothing.
I didn't
just-
say nothing the whole entire time, the rest of the night, bro. I sat in that bed just hoping
say
she
that
didn't
to
come
you?
through. She never said a thing. They was too busy partying themselves.
Yeah.
They
in
just
the
heard
other
some
room.
rap, some
They
noise.
heard, yeah.
They didn't hear you.
I
They
said,
probably
thank
called each other
God.
over to the door. Listen, little Jed and them cussing. Trying to cuss them, talking
Shit
some
for
titties
a
in
piece,
their ass.
motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Shit for a piece.
I think that was
nigga.
some of my best shit too.
It probably was.
I done came down, got a bitch. Told the young thing, you know, something.
Talking about sucking this little dick. Talking about giving head.
I'm sure I'm sucking some dick.
Y'all shut up. I'm gonna give head to all of y'all.
And that's how
Yeah,
you,
yeah, I seen
and
it
you know
talking
you about to
about
get
giving
an ass whooping.
Nigga.
Oh, you want somebody to suck your little dick? I'm
Right.
trying to suck your dick.
Grandmama, no.
Don't say that.
Mama.
Don't say that.
Right.
I'm gonna show you how to suck some
Oh,
dick.
y'all niggas can talk about right now. I bet you ride so
Yeah, come ride this damn belt.
I know, mama. No, grandmama.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Me, mom.
meant it.
Yeah. I love you, me.
Yeah, you better sit your ass on the side of that bed. Don't you get back in that cipher.
Cypher, Cipher, all that shit.
Get back in that side.
The Cypher, Cipher, syphilis. I don't know what the hell going on.
Did everybody, we all went.
That's pretty horrible. I'm joking. No, I'm actually glad that we got all these good plain yogurt stories. Anybody really been harmed in no real way where they really had to be just so shook?
I'm sure I got a made up whooping for that.
Yeah.
She probably, collected it. It's like, all right.
Right.
Yeah, she got you at some point.
I'm having a good time tonight.
Having a good time tonight. I'm gonna let my hair
That's
down.
normally what happens.
It is. Because you hear them in there, you know,
the
anybody
next-
watching you and had 3 sodas.
Right, because the next week you did some real light and you got your ass tore
Right,
up.
you're
You're
like,
like, damn, I
exactly.
never would have got away with that.
That is the truth. Like, oh, now you got your morals back about. Now you trying to raise good kids. Don't worry about you getting on that yak. That's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Mama. Right. Thank you,
Yes,
Mama.
ma'am.
I want to go to lunch.
All right. I love you too, mama.
Panera. Still sound weak.
All right. You can't.
Don't
you can't.
bounce back too
No,
quick.
right, yeah. All right. Most important thing, the lip suck and the quivering in the voice is crucial at this moment.
It is.
Okay, y'all, we're going to shoot the shit with our listeners, y'all. If you would like us to
What
read...
are we doing today? You picked, huh?
Yeah. I'm sorry. We should
No,
anyway,
that's good.
But you know what? If you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com. We'll be glad to. This first letter comes from Sherry. And the subject line is, I don't know what to do. Sherry said, it's a man's world. This question is mostly for Krista, but I want everyone's input, please. Krista, girl, I'm in a situation and don't know what to do. Yeah. My good friend is getting married and told me that...
So they feel secure.
Come
on, girl.
Right. Okay. My good friend is getting married and told me that if she was having a traditional wedding, that I would have been her maid of honor. The issue is she is not having a traditional wedding. She is having a courthouse wedding. Now my dad is taking all of my sisters on a trip to Jamaica, and of course I would rather go there.
Sorry, bye, girl.
My homegirl
You
said
didn't even got to finish. I see where you headed.
My
I'm gonna
homegirl said
I'm gonna let you finish.
My homegirl says she really wants me to be there, but I feel like since it's not an official wedding ceremony,
I really would love to be there too.
I feel like since it's not an official wedding ceremony that I wouldn't be wrong for missing. What do I do, bitch? She put that's what her she said. I'm so confused. I would much rather go with my sisters and dad to Jamaica and turn up, but I can tell that she is not having it. Would I be wrong? Would I be wrong for skipping out on this hood ass courthouse wedding to go on a free vacation?
Look at you got petty it up. I don't want to go to the hood ass shit.
Help me, girl. Fellas, please chime in as well. In parentheses, although a couple of y'all don't really give reasonable advice sometimes, I still love y'all. Help. Thank you for choosing my letter.
Right, we don't want to fight nobody.
Thank you for that dig at the end.
Well, yeah, hey, you telling the truth.
We said we wasn't counseling.
Right. We didn't have no licenseship. What did we say?
All we can do is tell you what we got to say.
Right. 0 certificates, but yeah, while we at it.
Get on that plane and ride so good.
Right, honey.
Yeah.
Right off that damn runway, honey. Okay?
On the tarmac.
I would say
recliner chair.
Right.
give me my nuts, give me my pretzels.
Right.
Hey, I guess I want my drink and give me the can. Okay, on the way.
What you think, Chris? I'm gonna let you go first.
I mean, I'm sorry, girl. Okay, because the family trip is just as important as the wedding. It is. The daddy ain't never took us out to Jamaica before. I mean, if it's that important,
and it's free.
Yeah, if it's that important that I'm coming, you either gotta just switch the wedding around, switch the style up on a date. Cause it ain't nothing.
Which you can.
Yeah, you can. Ain't number 4 of us coming. Me, you, the husband, whoever he got coming, and the courthouse. You can roll up there. That, or I'm not gonna be able to be there, sister. I'm not gonna be able to be there. That's okay. Like I know that you feel some type of way. And girl, I would say go on, rip that Band-Aid early so she got time to make a new best friend if she need to. Girl, folks petty. This might be the end of the friendship, but it shouldn't be. Because if you aren't supposed to just back up your obligation, you are obligated. It's a family trip. What you look like missing something with your sisters and your father for a friend? Hello.
I'm guessing maybe she
Hello?
found out
That's
about
true.
maybe she
Is that
found out about the
true?
That's
friend
true.
first though.
Okay, that is
But it
fine.
don't matter
That
which
is also
one you
fine.
found out.
Well, I'm not saying I
But
agree.
that's
I'm
what
just
I'm
saying
saying,
like,
you-
what if she feels like I already gave my word I'd be at that courthouse on Monday?
But even
at
if
5?
you did, you didn't know that your daddy was going to, take y'all to Jamaica.
And that's
does
why I'm
it-
still
so this
saying
comes
that
down
this
to
is-
being
I'm
like you
still
gave your
saying-
word or what?
I'm still
I'm asking.
saying if it's early enough, that's what I'm saying. The earlier that you can let her know, the better. So if she does decide, maybe and that I'm not saying that's extreme to move your wedding date around too. Like that's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm just saying if you're saying this
asking
is
you to be okay
right,
with me not
right.
coming.
If you're saying I'm the most important part of your wedding, then you're gonna have to move that day. That
And you don't
courthouse
still
day.
don't save the date for no courthouse wedding, no way.
No.
Okay, this is
Like,
what
meet
I
us
was
stand under
thinking.
municipal court on Thursday at 3.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
not.
what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like, okay, wait. I'm not poking fun at
yeah,
at
it's
courthouse
not. It's
weddings,
okay.
Yeah,
Nothing
nothing
wrong
wrong
with
with
that.
that. Yeah.
But I was just saying why. I mean, I don't know how long a courthouse wedding take, but I imagine it take
15,
about
20 minutes.
Yeah. Why you just can't go to the wedding and then get on the flight right after that?
But maybe it's on the weekend. Maybe it's
but
like
they going to
Saturday,
Jamaica.
later
Already
Friday.
there, yeah.
They're going to Jamaica, bro. That's like planning. You don't.
What that mean? You can't just go to the. I mean, if you can't do it, you go to Jamaica. But if you can, I would try to do both.
Yeah,
and
if you can do both.
like Jamaica. If you flying to Jamaica, if all y'all flying to Jamaica, I know you're not driving.
don't
So if
think
y'all
you're
are
not gonna
if
be-
y'all are all flying to Jamaica, you got to make plans in advance. A courthouse wedding, you only got to have your license 48 hours.
Okay, and here's
before
another
like
way-
the ceremony can be. So
Yeah,
just tell
I
them
mean,
move
your
it up. a
flight-
day.
But here's
just-
another way to
just-
think
or
about
just
it.
have it early in the morning, like
No,
your
but
flight
here's
probably
another-
That's what
gonna
I'm
leave.
saying.
Here's
Going
another
to
way to think
Jamaica,
about
I
it.
don't think you.
I'm
just
gonna sit
don't
down.
have time.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't. That's me.
It depends on what she could get a flight.
Okay,
schedule
here.
a flight in enough time.
Honestly, another way to think about it is I'm finna sit my 2 to 4 sisters down. That's what I have in my head. Since she going to Jamaica, the daddy and the sisters, and tell them I'm finna go. I'm not coming to Jamaica because I need to be at the courthouse for a couple hours for this. Like,
No,
what your sisters
no,
finna say?
she going
what your
to
sisters
Jamaica.
finna say?
She's
what your
going
sisters
to
finna say?
Jamaica.
What if the daddy done bought the flight? Done paid for the flight? It's booked. The wedding on Saturday. Obviously, it's a conflict. The time conflict.
It's not like an
Talking
easy
about-
fix.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
If
This
the
is a
tickets
time
bought-
prevent.
if
But
the
G
tickets
was
are
talking
bought-
about if they leaving like late at like
Let's
like
say,
in,
let's say
in
the
the
ticket.
Yeah,
evening.
if it's
let's say the
possible
plane
to-
leave at 3.
Yeah, if it's-
Why they can't do the wedding at like 8 or 9?
Okay, if it's
That's enough
possible to
time.
compromise, of course compromise. I'm the last person that's gonna say don't compromise. But if I am gonna miss, if I'm gonna waste my dad's, $1,000+ that he surprised me with, no, I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not
nah,
gonna.
I wouldn't
She
do that.
probably wouldn't be writing this if she could, you
Do
know what I'm
both.
saying, do
or,
both.
Fix it easily, right.
Or what I would try to do, I would talk to my dad and be like, well, can you just give me a flight the day late?
Oh no, hell no! I'm leaving when everybody else leaves.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Well,
with
that's
everybody
what that's
else
what I
leaving
would
too.
at least try to do.
No,
'Cause
I'm not
because
gonna
at the end of the
inconvenience.
day,
I'm not
like-
gonna inconvenience
Well, if they
my
say no,
family.
then they just say no. But it's worth asking at least to me.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it's tough, but I
Yeah,
mean,
if they
I
say
still
no,
feel
then
like
you know what? You know,
And
I'm
it
just have to
does.
miss the wedding.
Is your sister gonna be? Or your sister's gonna be okay with you choosing a friend over them?
First of all, your daddy would say, "Hell
Yeah,
no."
but like you know,
I
I would
mean,
at
the
least.
guilt- I feel like
I would
the
at
guilt-
least just like
No.
go to them and talk to them about it. If
Yeah,
they say
I
no,
said that.
if they say no, then okay, you know, I tried.
Right.
That's all I'm trying. That's all I'm saying. Just
And
put forth
think
the
about
effort
like you
to
could
try
wake
to make both.
you could wake up early on the morning of the courthouse wedding and stop and get you a McGriddle and go enjoy your day. But you could be in Jamaica and get you some good bacon
I'm very kind.
from Jamaica.
Some jerk
Listen, at the
chicken.
end of the day, it
Some
don't even.
jerk
It
chicken,
don't,
look,
it
you
don't
already
even damn
there.
matter. I usually listen. I'm all about being reasonable. I don't know if I was one of the two you was talking about. I don't know.
Look at them, let's spruce it up now.
But the point being is, I would go to
Put us out
Jamaica.
there, G.
No, I said I don't know if she's talking about me. I would go to Jamaica though. So I agree
Yeah,
with
I
you.
don't
I
think
think G is probably the most reasonable in this
He
situation
is.
because
I'm
I
going
would
to
go to
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Yeah.
Nah, I would.
It's
I would
hands
try
down.
To,
I ain't
would
even
try to
thinking
make
about
both.
me.
But if I couldn't, then of course I'm gonna choose
And
Jamaica.
that's
If
what I
I
mean.
just
Why is
couldn't
it
make
better
either
for her
one.
to? Why is it better for her family to have to be understanding, or her friend to be understanding? Like your friend should be like, "Oh yeah, okay, I see." If it's that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
if
As
it's,
soon
a
as
if it's a
possible.
courthouse wedding, then she can ask somebody else.
Exactly.
But
And-
it'd be like she said, it'd be different if it's like a full wedding.
Because don't you need a witness?
Yeah.
And
But
your
do you
friend
need at
should
least-
But you just need
automatically
one.
understand.
You just need one though. You know.
Understand a family trip has come up, which is basically the same as a family emergency. Like he spent this money on this. This is my whole family going. Like I'm giving you enough time to let you know that this. I mean, don't just throw in the faces. You already feeling a little petty towards the end, girl. You never throw that ragged ass. What you throwing there?
Yeah,
The
hood
ghetto.
ass court wedding. Yeah.
Which it might be nice.
Yeah, they might have something like
Yeah,
that.
Not
but,
nicer
um,
than Jamaica.
Yeah, no, but I
They
think,
gonna
girl,
be
you have
nicer
to go
than
ahead. And,
Jamaica.
you have to let it down easy.
Yeah, Jamaica it is.
Let it down nice and easy.
This is what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta say, well, I can't go, but such and such can. You gotta give her an alternative.
No,
Yeah,
don't
I
give
guess
no.
I
Why
Just
you
tell
gotta do all?
Just tell her you're
I
not
just
going.
think you-
Yeah.
just straight up.
And be
I ain't
like,
gonna able
nigga,
to
don't
make it.
lie. You know, if the situation was flipped, you would definitely go to Jamaica. I really feel like anybody would
And
almost.
keep in mind, she probably will on your wedding. Be like, oops, girl. Puerto Rico, my bad. But don't let her be petty. That's tit for tat.
She might really hit her with the fuck up shit and be like, I got to run some errands in Dallas.
got to take this trip to San Antonio.
And then it's time to reevaluate the
That
friend.
could be going an hour away and still say they can't make it.
I got to go to Allen.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Come on.
And see, you're not saying none of that stuff. Like, you going on something legit, so I think it's okay. Tell her she'll be all right.
Yeah.
She might not be all right, but if she should be.
You going out there and you put that lime in that coconut?
Yeah,
Mix it all up. Mix it all
Mix it
up.
all the way around.
All right.
Goes to the straw.
Why would you do that?
Little coconut juice.
All right. Our next letter comes from Tremaine, y'all, and the subject line is nigga ass brother. I like it. Tremaine said,
Most brothers.
Fam, I'm one of 4 brothers. Our mother passed away about 10 years ago. I'm really sorry about that. And so it has always been us and our dad. My dad recently had his 60th birthday, and we decided we wanted to do something nice for him. The plan was to build him a deck in his backyard and put a grill in. We all pitched in money and coordinated our schedules to get it done. Our dad is a truck driver and is planning on retiring soon, so we were going to surprise him while he was out on the road for a couple of weeks. My older brother collected the money from all of us and then hired some outside people to build the deck behind our backs. When he presented to our dad, he said, Dad, I hope you enjoy the deck that I built for you. You really deserve it. Now, me and my brothers were all looking all upside this man's head. He told me he went behind our back and changed I don't know what that means. He told me he went behind our back and changed plans without saying anything. Okay, he totally went behind our back and made plans without telling us. Should we call him out or beat that ass on the low? Something has to happen, Tremaine.
I like your options.
Yeah.
I really want the options to beat that ass on the low.
I think beat that ass on the high.
Right. I think beat that ass on the deck.
Right.
Why daddy done sparked up the pit?
Right. I mean, he gonna be gone for 2 more weeks. So he finna get back on the road. Yeah, whoop that fucking ass
on the deck and then saute that nigga on the grill.
Right.
That nigga got to go.
We done had something similar to this, except for this.
It was the mama's
opposite.
birthday a long time ago. I thought about that.
It was just like a little gift.
It was a little gift, but this
they
nigga
ain't doing the whole deck.
But he collected money.
He
collected money from everybody,
And then took the credit.
And
it's easy to say this is from us, nigga. It's a one short. Us from out of us, okay?
Really,
like, they
really
not
tried.
mad because you hired somebody to do it, because they probably like, well,
Shit,
we didn't have to do it. Yeah.
And the same thing
But you said that you
from
bought
him.
Right.
But my
That's
thing
the problem.
When they said this, where was y'all at?
Well, that's what we talked about with the last letter.
Because I would have been like, nigga, we all paid for that shit.
But wait, that's what we talked about. Remember with the last letter, that was the issue. It's like, are you petty and ruin your mama's surprise?
Hell yeah.
'Cause that's what.
Well, Pops
I think that's
He could have texted Dad and be like, Dad, when you get home, it's a surprise. I really hope you enjoy it. I've really put my blood, sweat, tears, snot, shit, and ass in there for you.
Listen.
And then got there and then found
Snot,
out because
shit, and ass.
I'm just
If
saying,
that
like,
nigga said, in front of all of us, look what I did for you, I'm going to be like, we all did
no,
this.
I'm
This
sure.
nigga lying.
I'm sure he didn't do it in front of all of them. It's part of the
He
thing.
didn't. So
Yeah.
to me, you can already call him out. Next time you see Pops, be like, because this is how I feel.
First
Pops,
of all,
they found out. They
Pops
found
know
out
that nigga be lying.
No, Pops.
Probably.
This
He know.
is how he probably knows. Pops said, "Hey, look what I don't know his brother's name, Jermaine. Look what Jermaine got me." And what?
Yeah, Jermaine ain't got no money. You know damn well Jermaine didn't do that
he
whole
probably
thing
was
with-
like, Jermaine built me a deck. He put a pit out here for me. Y'all need to come through. We gonna do blah blah blah. That's when you should have said, Pops. No, he didn't. Like, we all pitched in for that.
Right.
What really sucks about this is I feel like
I think you got to do both.
I feel like it really
The more
just
I think about it.
it just
I mean,
sucks.
yeah, call him out. We finna whoop your ass
and
now.
then whoop
Just
his
let
ass
you
on
know
the
we finna
line,
come
yeah.
at you.
I just think it
Yeah.
really sucks that they like that the dad's surprised and like even just the happiness he felt finding he got this got to be ruined by some petty shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Well,
really
at
it's
the
the
end of the
oldest
day-
it's the oldest brother's fault that it's petty in the first place. But the dad does need to know that everybody like
But at the end
Pitched
of the
in.
day,
Sure,
I
now
don't
he
think-
looking
I don't
like-
think the dad would be. It's not ruined because at the end of the day, he still got his deck, and it probably mean more that all of them pitched in to get it. You know what I'm saying?
no, I agree with that. It's yeah.
Yeah.
They just
I
can't
mean, he
whoop
is-
the brother ass in front of Pops.
Yeah, just don't whoop his ass in front of Pops.
Yeah,
Whoop
I
his
just
ass
don't-
on
I don't
the
ever
low
want
and
the-
call him out.
Yeah, I don't ever want the parents to be involved because he needs to be able to enjoy his deck in peace. He been on
Yeah.
the road. He don't need that stress.
With
But
the
yeah,
pit,
you got,
y'all worried about the deck. I know he more happy about the pit than the deck.
yeah, he probably is.
That's probably
But
true.
the point is, he didn't pay for the pit by himself either, nigga. So that's why you finna catch these hands on the
Right.
deck, on deck. These hands
Right.
finna be on deck.
Yeah. Damn.
I mean, I hate.
he
I
got to
mean,
get
He really
called out.
boosted
see, y'all.
that,
This is what
though.
she was talking about
Yeah,
with the
that's
bad
tough.
advice.
This ain't bad advice.
Yes, it is. We're not supposed to be telling him beat him up, but you got to.
Yeah, you have to.
But you got to.
Because he tried it.
No,
I mean,
don't
you ain't
got
gotta beat him up.
Just make sure that they understand what's going
Just give
on,
him
and then
two
you
to the
could-
body.
yeah, you
Everybody
could-
give him two to the body.
You could
He
just,
ain't
Everybody
got
got to give him 2 to the body, though.
yeah, so
That-
but
okay.
he
How
don't
many
deserve-
brothers is it? 4? Other ones?
But he'll be
He
all
can
right.
take, he can
Two
take
to
that
the-
many.
that's
to
an
the
ass
body.
whooping though. If
Yeah,
if
he
4
can
brothers
take
get
enough.
2, that's 8. That's 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
all
he
right.
can take
He
that.
take that.
They missing the
Well,
dog.
he
I
said
didn't say.
one-
I didn't say one. I didn't say one to the head.
He said. He
Everybody
said.
ain't getting one to the head.
He said I'm one of 4 brothers, so it's probably 3 other ones. Other
Okay.
than
So
him.
yeah,
So that's 6 licks?
6 licks.
That's
2
enough.
to the body.
Maybe the
When
last
he, when
person
he
could get one
pointing,
to the dome.
every time he point, pop, pop.
Maybe the last person could get one to the dome just to finish it off.
No, bro, you just give him going 2 to
And
the
that
body.
ain't cheap. Like, they probably gave him like a couple thousand a piece.
To build a deck, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they
They
not
put
just
some
finna-
money in.
That's
Yes.
horrible.
Yeah,
That's
that's why
horrible.
he need one.
And
Just
like you
one
said-
to the dome, not 3 to the
Your
dome.
daddy
just
ain't
one
just
to the
meet
dome.
him.
Get
They know
to
your
the
brother
body.
be
You
lying.
make him fold. Make him fold a couple of times. He'll be all right. Because
Yeah.
right now he on his high horse because
he
daddy
got to bring him
love him
down.
because he built the deck with the pick. So take
Yeah.
him off his high horse.
Yeah. All right, Tremaine. Yeah, man. Go on and whoop that
Go
ass
on,
on that
suit
deck.
up.
Yeah, go on and break the deck in.
Go
Right.
The right way.
with a good ass whooping.
Yeah,
Don't do
good
no
ass
damage to it either.
Don't nothing break-
2
don't
licks
break
a
like
piece.
that.
That's actually good advice. Y'all do need to be
Nobody go to
controlled.
deck.
2 licks a piece and one person get the
Yeah,
head
but
shot.
not-
Now,
not
ain't
on
nobody
the
finna
deck.
just stood there, stand there and get 2 pieces though. So
Yeah,
they
you
gonna
are.
fight.
Somebody
No,
need to
they
hold
gotta
him.
do it. They gotta do it. They can't do it
They
all
gotta
at
do it
once.
all
They got to jump this
They
nigga.
can't do it all at once.
Get this nigga in the full Nelson.
And
And then let everybody get the 2
get
to
their
the dome.
licks.
And then whoever held him, they get the 1 to
switch
the head.
out, and then
Yeah.
They get
it's
the one.
all doable.
Yeah.
This is okay.
And he probably see it coming. He probably ain't seen the deck since he presented it.
Yeah,
He
and
knows
he-
he got to look at, got a motherfucking
It
hit out on
seemed
his
like-
ass.
It seemed like he ain't met up with his brother since then.
No, because
That
he
nigga-
can't.
And
That
the thing
nigga
is, you
left
know,
the-
the
that nigga
older
left the-
brother just gonna take his ass whooping and just be like, you know what, I earned this.
He
one.
left
Yeah.
he left the ribbon cutting ceremony and ran straight to the car.
Right.
Like hell no.
But they, but they need to definitely, yeah. And it's only, he thinks he's supposed to reward himself with a few more of my damn Mike Nights.
Good. What kind of this?
Spam any damn way. Yeah, but that's it. And I think
Plug.
that it can be, because you don't want to be away from your brothers. You're not trying to avoid them if you don't have to, but you know you did something wrong. The only way you can get that back is by a physical repayment.
Yeah.
It's got to be something tit for tat. You're not giving them their money back because you already spent on the deck and spent the extra little $200 you had left over, probably on a steak dinner,
Right.
Okay.
to reward yourself for being so damn horrible.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead.
And you need to make it up to them. You need to take them out
just jump that nigga one good time.
and then
And let daddy know that y'all all paid it for it.
And he
then y'all
paid
be
for it
good.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, he gave his portion too.
We all equally pitched in.
Yeah, that's funny. Siblings.
Yeah, Tremaine, go on and beat that ass, man. Okay. Well, thank you so much for
Beat
writing.
that ass, man.
I don't know why I feel like Jermaine should get the 1 to the head.
How do we know his name was Jermaine?
Isn't that what his name?
thought that's what his name
Or
was.
Tremaine.
Oh, Tremaine,
I thought
sorry.
you meant the older brother.
I
Okay.
was saying Jermaine as the brother who did the dirt.
Okay.
Okay. So, thank you so much for writing to the show this week, y'all. If you would like us to read your letter on the show, email IAMWPodcast@gmail.com.
Loud and proud.
We'll be glad to read your letter on the show.
Oh, I was gonna say, we had a family gathering this weekend. My auntie, she said that she loved your Jingle Bells episode. She said you just had her cracking up. Okay, she's like, you're so cute, Jin, that Jingle Bells. Girl, that had me cracking up.
I've been strong and wrong by a lot. You know?
You said what?
I've been strong and wrong about a lot.
But it don't matter. Let me tell you something. When you bringing out here, you out there bringing joy.
Listen, you got to be confident.
Joy!
You know, you can say a lot of wrong stuff with confidence and you'll be all right.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna move on to our next segment, which is What's Poppin'.
What's poppin'? Pop, poppin'.
I don't have a dance.
Poppin'.
Change.
Poppin'.
You want to change so bad. We really need it now.
Change.
Poppin'.
Do a little bit. Change. Give me a little change, Krista. Change.
I'm singing with Diana.
Diana.
Yeah, I like that.
You know, something.
Diana!
Diana.
All right. Ross.
Shut up. Ross, nigga.
Just in case you didn't know.
All right, y'all. So
Diana
we're
Newton from my 3rd grade class. Shout out Diana. Okay, shout out Diana if you're listening.
gonna talk about Adrian Broner and Mr. I Am Delivered, Mr. Andrew Caldwell.
Stop
all right.
calling me sis. I love everything he says.
I don't like
Yeah.
men's no more.
They write a DM. Okay, sis. As y'all stop calling me sis.
He got mad.
He got pissed.
He said, I need to get up off of this line.
He just had somebody bent over. What was that? An In-N-Out burger?
He did what?
He had some girl bent over talking about he here for
Oh.
the beef or he here for the buns or something.
What?
Okay, y'all. So it all started
Here
on
for the
Monday.
beef or here for the bun, something.
It all started on Monday after Broner's threat to punch the testosterone out of Caldwell over his alleged attempt to shoot his shot, which encouraged Caldwell to clear his name on Instagram Live. Caldwell said he needs some attention. Child, don't let me call May Floyd weather.
Yeah.
You have not won since 2017. How dare you come in my inbox? All I said was keep up the good work. Next you know, I'm getting a tag with saying stay out my inbox. Child, you want me. I don't want you. And you need to tell your fans that you are that way. He said, I got receipts and my job is not to blast nobody or none of that. But don't come here talking about I was trying to sleep with you. No, you was trying to sleep with me. Let's be real. I never posted anything nasty. I never came to you wrong on none of that. You came for me. You was in my inbox. How dare you go to your fans and lie with that hashtag, then hashtag Andrew Caldwell. And in response, Broner said, PSA in which he threatened to shoot any gay person in the face. If any derogatory F word, punk ass nigga come run up on me trying to touch on me on all that gay shit, I'm letting you know right now, if I ain't got my gun on me, I'm knocking you the fuck out.
Oh,
If
wow.
I got my gun on me, I'm shooting you in the fucking face, and that's on God.
Wow, that really it's really
And
escalated.
Andrew Caldwell also said something about like I'm not gonna eat your booty no more.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So guess that's joke's on you. You really losing? I mean, I love privileges. Because why are you going back and forth with if it ain't that true? You're not that mad, and you are really backing yourself in the corner, for lack of a better term. I mean, I'm not trying to be, but you really are. Like, why are you? You're
Ain't
making
that
a lot
wrong?
of you're making
Yeah.
you're making
Yeah,
a lot
you
of
see?
blanket statements, like you're real mad about something, and you can be mad about it, but most people ignore stuff that's not true like that. Most people don't be. I mean, I ain't.
If
I
somebody
didn't
just
say what they
said-
normally do.
If somebody just said keep up the good work, that ain't nobody shooting.
That's
their
not
shot.
shooting
Yeah,
their
that's
shot,
not shooting
right?
their
It's
shot at
especially-
all.
Especially when you a boxer.
And you gotta
Come on.
call and you-
Regardless if you getting out, if somebody hits you up and you a boxer and they say keep up the good work, that's
mean-
just
They
what that
just showing you
means.
support,
Right,
bro.
right.
That
Ain't no
yeah.
underline, ain't no
Like, that's
secret.
it.
And watch your mouth, bro. Like, you got fans that come from all different walks
Yeah,
of life.
why
Like,
are
don't
you
be
so
doing
mad?
people like that,
Why
bro.
was
Like,
you-
that's
that's
unnecessary,
weird.
man. You know, you don't need to call people like slurs and shit like that. Like, that's corny. To me, I think that's corny,
I
man.
mean, just like Kim Folk said, that's probably why he been losing. He been getting his butt whooped.
I just think that's corny, you know? Like, you don't need to...
Now, Caldwell, you deliver tonight, okay?
Well, he said he got
he's
receipt right now,
struggling.
but he...
Nah,
yeah,
I don't think he
'cause
delivered.
He said he would deliver, but now he over talking about he ain't eating ass no more.
I know,
So was
no
you eating,
more.
was you eating it before?
He definitely
Yeah,
struggling.
that's no more mean.
Right.
He
All I
eating
know
yesterday.
is Andrew
On what
Caldwell
date did
is
it
funny.
stop?
That nigga's hilarious.
He is,
Yesterday.
he is funny. He just over the top. He's so ridiculous.
And how can you not, like, you have to say, I mean, he was saying some really mean stuff. Like, that was,
Like, you threatening to murder people, bro. And that's just not, like, Adrian Broner, like...
and a particular demographic that's already
Right.
kind of threatened, you know
And
what I
as
mean?
a
Like,
celebrity, like, I guarantee
not
you,
more than
like,
black women, but
ain't
hey,
nobody...
they
Like,
threatened.
I feel like,
Just scoop
like,
it back around to us.
celebrities' inboxes got to be forever, like, chock full of shit. Like, you know...
it's a whole
Right, why
bunch
would
of
you
stuff.
pick
But I'm
so
just
out-
saying, like, full of, like, people shooting their shot. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I'm
like,
sure,
all
and
different
I'm sure
kinds
it's
of
real gay
From
men in
shooting
there
that-
really trying to fuck him.
Right.
From shooting a shot to people talking shit to,
To
you
people
to
talking
people
shit,
giving
right.
you kudos.
Right.
Like
All
all types
that.
of shit is in
He
there.
got like a million plus followers, so he
Yeah.
definitely has like a large.
But I'm sure, like
So
you said,
how
I'm
you
sure
just
it's a-
find that email?
that email, exactly. And I'm sure it's plenty
Oh,
of
no,
people
not
in
that
his,
email, but that DM.
But why you pick that out to say
Yeah.
that's somebody shooting?
And I'm
their
sure
shot?
there's
'Cause
plenty of
it's
people
not.
in them DMs that was, you know, you a bitch ass, like you said, being mean to him. Like, why would, I'm talking about to Adrian
Yeah, I
Brown,
know
like
what you're talking
talking shit to him. Like, why wouldn't you call out some of them people? I'm sure it was a lot more harsh than somebody who was homosexual telling you to have a good job or have a
Bro,
good game.
I know it was
Sorry,
gay people that
boxing
was
match
in
or
there
whatever
really
it is.
telling him like, "Oh, you look good," like saying some
I'm
disrespectful
sure.
stuff.
No, I'm sure that they.
that
yeah.
wasn't disrespectful at all. Like that was real mild.
That was
They
Andrew Caldwell.
must have
that
got
said
into
that's all
an
he said.
argument.
Yeah.
They must have got into an argument.
Well,
think-
somebody tried
y'all
to shoot
think
their
something-
shot. I'm wait.
No, I think they was, you know. They,
I mean, no, wait, let's not spread that. But
Right,
I just,
and the
it
thing
just
about
seems,
receipts-
I mean,
that's
that's
what it
what I
sound
think.
like.
That's
it
what I
don't,
think.
it don't sound. It sound like there's more to the story, but I don't know because I.
Yeah, and
none
the thing
of us
about
was there.
receipts is we don't need them, but do we want them? Hell yes,
Yes.
nigga. If you got them, we want to see who. I mean, we want to see who telling the truth. Y'all doing too much, and I just feel like he's gonna.
And
get,
Andrew Caldwell got a restraining order too
Against him?
against Adrian Broner. Yeah.
Because
he should. If he say he
and
gonna
you-
shoot
and
him in the face.
Wasn't that you that was talking about, like, I know, like, boxers, they're not supposed to be going around threatening people like that. Don't they have to, like, register their...
No,
They
if
can
he-
threaten,
if he-
they can't.
If he
they-
hit him,
If they
he's going
hit
to
him,
jail.
he's going to
Yeah,
jail.
If he hit
Right.
him,
if he
going
hit
to
him,
jail.
he's going
It's
to
like
jail.
you hitting somebody with a weapon, pretty much.
Right,
You-
right.
Yeah, and he actually also Adrian Broner got arrested yesterday out there with Javante. What's Javante's last name? Javante Davis. Is that his last name? They was out in Miami yesterday, and like they were jaywalking, and some car honked at Adrian Broner, so he like slammed down the hood and then started cussing him out. And then the cops, like, you know, would tell him to not do that and calm down, to don't do that. And he started cussing out the cops. They ended up arresting him, but they did handcuff him. So it's not like Adrian Broner got a temper problem.
Bro, he been doing the
Yeah.
most ever since he been losing.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, he just
And
having
even
that
that
little
first little
midlife
interview
crisis.
they got him that's like a meme.
I think it's what I said, that
To
you know
this
people
day.
do anything for to stay in the limelight.
Yeah, because he losing, so he got to do something to be relevant.
There's plenty of things you could do, bro. Go donate to like a good cause or something, shit.
But I
Yeah,
think
go
he
on
must
reality
be
TV.
hot-headed
You ain't
anyway.
even got to
And
do all
you ain't got
that.
to like be threatening people and calling folks slurs and shit.
And then that, he's gimmicky anyway. Like, and that's who you want to be connected to. Like, whether
Andrew
you like it or
Caldwell is
not.
definitely a joke.
Right. So is
Like,
that what you wanna
nobody
be
takes
connected-
him serious,
And that's
bro.
why I'm curious. Like y'all said, that's why I'm curious to see. I mean, curious to know, why would you choose that email to address? Probably all the things that you get in your email.
It's
or
sad
DM
to
or
say, but
whatever.
it seemed like he clout chasing.
Yeah, it does.
Both, I would say both.
Yeah.
Why didn't he go for somebody bigger than? I mean, I'm talking about Andrew Caldwell.
Maybe
he was
anybody
trying-
else? I don't know.
I mean, Adrian Broner
He
is
probably
clearly like
sent,
a
he
big
probably
name,
sent
but-
messages to everybody and
but
He
nobody.
probably,
Adrian
that's
Broner
right. He
responded.
probably
Broner
shot
responded.
that.
Nobody
Yeah.
probably responds to him.
This is what I'm saying. Like he probably hit up Adrian,
May
but not.
Floyd Weather.
No, I'm saying he probably hit up Adrian, but he wasn't on no. You know what I'm saying? Like on no like.
I'm
I
trying to
guess-
holler at you
I'm
type
trying to
shit.
holler at you shit. But then once Adrian like was trying to get some clout or something to stay relevant.
like, oh, I can show
He
you.
was like, all right, well, now here you
go
go.
that
There
route.
go my shot
And-
right there.
and even if he
And
did-
took it.
opportunity-
Even if he was fucking with him and he did send something crazy to him, Adrian Broner still probably has more to lose if
Right.
Andrew Caldwell really does have some correspondence between them.
Like,
Yeah.
Adrian,
Like, it don't matter if you show us
If
email
Adrian
something
wouldn't
nasty,
have
Andrew
replied-
Caldwell said, right.
if Adrian wouldn't have replied, he would have had to find somebody else to.
Right.
Right.
And like,
Try
I
to
bet you
get-
he does.
yeah,
He
man.
probably just trolls people. He's probably shocked that he even was like, oh my God, this nigga starting an argument?
about
All
to
right,
use
now I'm
this.
cooking with grease.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew, and this is not the first time Andrew Caldwell's been wrapped up in stuff like this. Like, he said the same thing about Cordell Stewart from.
He
Said
played
he
for the
slept with a
Pittsburgh
lot
Steelers.
of
for the
pastors.
Yeah, he did.
He said he not gonna be a first lady.
Yeah, so
That's when he said stop calling him sis.
stop.
And stop calling me sis.
Bro, that dude is comical.
All right. Well,
He is really funny.
hopefully nothing. That don't need to be nothing. No violent situation.
No, yeah, that's.
At
I mean, we
all.
wish it could be funnier. It didn't have that undertone.
Yeah, just leave.
Cause
Just
you
leave
doing
it
too much,
alone.
Adrian Brown. Like crack a joke,
Yeah.
shit.
Okay, y'all. So next up, we're going to talk about Carrie Houston, who recently posted a post and said, "Today marks 10 years since the release of my first studio album, In a Perfect World. I didn't mean to go so long. I didn't mean to be gone so long. I only needed my real world to be perfect. It is now. Thank you for your patience. The wait is over. I'm ready. Summer 2019. So it looks like Carrie Houston going to be coming out with some
I'm
new
excited
music
about
pretty
that.
soon.
Carrie Hilson is uber talented.
I don't know
She
if I'm
is.
excited, but I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, she's talented.
I'm interested in seeing what she gonna put out because it's been a
been a
long
long
time.
time.
I think the Beehive didn't kind of stop stinging her now. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
like she didn't
And
got
that
an
is, it's like-
she
Let
didn't
that
got an
heel guy
EpiPen.
down.
Yeah, like the swelling
Yeah.
and went down.
She brought that on
Like,
herself though. She brought
She
it on
did.
No,
herself.
she did. She was having an allergic
But I
reaction
think she's
from-
capable of putting out
She's
good
having an
music,
allergic reaction.
and she is, she's innovative. She can get with the times enough to. I think she'll be able to put something out that people will like. Now, like you said, are people healed enough from the bee stings?
Yeah. I mean, there's still gonna be some residual things, but I think that for the most part, like, I think that people are over it. But at the end of the day, hopefully this time, like, Carrie, just let it be about the music and whatever you do.
Just
Don't
keep
even
just singing,
I don't-
dancing.
don't even speak Beyonce's name again.
I don't
Just
think
leave-
it would be
just
any
leave it alone.
stings unless
Say no
she.
beat.
Unless
Oh,
she
no, it
tryna
will
rele-
be.
Unless she trying to release stuff when like Beyonce is like putting
Go full
something-
Crip.
There are people.
Go full Crip, no
there are-
bees.
There are people in the Beehive that are so
Kind
intense.
of like naked.
There are people in the Beehive that are so intense that I guarantee you they probably go to every picture that Carrie Hilson posts and still put a bee emoji under it just to be petty. Like there are people that are that.
still getting it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's
Like,
people, you can't
just
really
can't do it.
Even Carlos Santana, like they will. I mean, this week you heard about Tamara came out and said she met Jay-Z, and that he was just so charming. This is before he was with Beyonce and before she was with her husband. She met him at the Nutty Professor premiere, and she just said he was so charming. She was so nervous. All she could do was be like, "Can I have some gum?"
And he gave
her some gum. But she was just saying like she gets the appeal, like why he's so charming. They've been tearing that ass up ever since.
Oh,
like
God,
they've
his
been
woman got
stinging
2
her
kids.
bloody, nigga. Like. I hope she on the show tomorrow. Like she gonna be at home with an ice pack, nigga.
And they just turned it into something that just really she was not even saying that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, oh yeah, it could have been Tamara and Jay-Z instead of Beyonce. People just can't take it.
Right. And her husband, who she's married to versus Jay-Z, clearly that's not what she was trying to do.
So the last thing, Carrie, you need to change that K to a C, nigga. Let them Crips jump you in, baby, and just keep it safe.
Right.
Stay away from the queen.
Yeah, you got to
away from the queen and away from the bees.
Away from the bees.
It's just like basically Carrie Hilson
What's
was
the
like
Crip phrase?
That was from Cat Williams.
I know.
Kind of like.
Carrie Hilson was like, remember the movie My Girl when Thomas J got stung by them bees?
I don't
He was
even
laying in
think
that
about it.
casket
Lord, it
looking
never gets
crazy.
easier.
You want to go climb a tree, Thomas J?
Where's
Remember
his
that?
glasses? He can't see without his glasses
on. Where are his glasses? Put his glasses on.
Oh God, that still just gives me chills.
But at the same time, like that was ultimately Carrie Hilson in that coffin at that time because she was lucky.
This analogy.
They pumped out the fluids and they lowered her down the ground. She didn't resurrected, and I'm thankful for it.
Me
you know
too.
what I'm saying?
Because Thomas J, he can still come back. We wouldn't even be scared. Come on back, Thomas J.
Yeah, and Carrie Hilson, I wish her the best. Like you said, she is very talented.
Yeah, she
She's
got it in her.
Just leave them damn bees alone. At the end of the day, don't nobody really want them problems, you know? Even Keisha Cole, like she talked about Michelle, and her career ain't never been the same.
No, it ain't. You just don't get to do it.
Don't talk about Beyonce and nobody that she associated
And you don't
with.
really know exactly what happened.
Yeah. She just said pretty much like when they was on the Super Bowl, she was like, man, you know, Beyonce is lit, but here go Michelle fucking up my vibe again, as always. And the next thing you know, them album sales drop by 50,000%.
Right. We need to figure out what they're doing. Good Lord, if we could do Gucci like this, we'd be in good shape.
She lost her deal. Right. All Beyonce got to do is say, no more Gucci, nigga. They whole company go out
Just go in shambles. Shut them all down, queen.
Do she really got to say no more? All she got to just say.
Right.
Okay, like Malcolm X. What is
Beyonce
it?
gonna call and be like, nigga, you have 24 hours, bitch, to send us a vial of blood and an affidavit saying that you gonna cut out this fuck shit or that's your ass, Mr.
Yeah, she
Postman.
didn't do it. Val didn't arrive.
Right.
And
Here
that was
we
her
are.
ass.
Anyway.
The ass was grass.
The ass was grass.
Anyway, God bless you, Carrie.
Right. We rooting for you. We're gonna
And everybody
keep a little ointment on deck. Just
Yeah,
in case we need to rub you down.
Yeah, just in case.
All right.
Calamine.
Look at my lotion to it. All right, the last thing we'll talk about on what's popping today is just some
Horrible welcome home.
We can't never do which is so sad.
No, I'm not bringing it up. I don't want people to go back to it. Since I down
Come on, what's the
I thought you were gonna break it up.
I wasn't.
But we did drag it a little bit.
Shut up. No, we didn't. We
Hey,
hope
Keisha Cole. Both of them.
Well, I don't feel bad about Keisha Cole, but I feel bad about Carrie Hilson now. All right. So the last thing we want to talk about today is just like some different shows that are on Netflix that are really, really popping. Like I think at this point we've all seen Umbrella Academy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just finished it like probably on Wednesday or
And
Thursday.
that sucks because we don't want to. Okay, because I don't. Y'all watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Okay, so me and D Hayes are like super Game of Thrones, so we
Yeah.
don't want to be a spoiler alert podcast.
April 14th.
But I'm shutting up. So y'all better get y'all asses on it. Let me tell you.
Let's start with season 1.
Right,
So the show opened with.
No, but Netflix it does. I think we were talking about it today. Just this is like turning into damn near a little segment because every few months it's just like you get a good roll going on.
They got a lot of shows coming out right
Okay,
now.
so Umbrella Academy is bomb. Whether you
Yeah,
finish
it really,
it or not,
really is.
even if you're
Yeah.
on first or second episode, you got a treat coming.
It is.
Yeah.
And another thing we were talking about is like sometimes Netflix, like you'd be scared to get attached to stuff. Like I'm watching OA right now, and I want to say it
Oh,
was
I finished it already.
Yeah, I want to say it was
The
like
OA is good.
It is.
And the season 2 is about to come out.
No, it's out. It's out. I'm talking about
Season 2 is out?
Yeah,
Of the OA?
Yeah, but OA it's been like a year and a half since it came
No, wait,
out.
season 2 is out?
Yes, part 2. It's part 2.
Shit. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No,
Season 1 was good.
But it was like a year and a half.
That was
when
when
it
they
came
had
out.
cafeteria doing all that.
Yeah, doing that. Y'all gotta watch it.
What is
okay?
it about?
It's about. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's like it's like this. It's
Come
like
on now. We
this-
need 4 people. We need
it's
5
like-
people to
right,
do it.
We can do these signs. No, it was like basically like this girl. Like she was like blind or whatever, and basically it's this girl that had died a few times and come back to life. Right? She ended up getting like abducted at one point.
Okay, but don't tell it because some people might have seen the first one. You might. But now's a good time to binge it because 1 and 2 are out. If
When
you
did
haven't
2
ever
come
heard
out?
of it, 2 came. And, no, it hasn't been
I'm
out.
kind
It,
of confused
it might have
on-
come out like maybe like Friday night or something like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
'cause
you
I'm
it just
asking
came
her.
out.
She
It
keeps
just
saying
came
the
out.
same thing that it came out.
I'm confused. So
No, because the OA is good. It's called
what-
like the original Angel.
what are we talking about?
Netflix
Netflix shows.
Okay.
Now, come
Yeah,
on
but
now.
that's
On
what I'm
my,
saying.
Come
on my
on.
Hey,
block
y'all
2
moving
about
too
to come.
fast
Well,
for
the
me.
second season of On My Block is about to come out too.
Okay, I didn't
Oh, it's
watch
already out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
came out. Yeah.
today.
Like
It did come
yesterday.
out
like
Friday.
Something Friday yesterday. Yeah.
Turn Up Charlie is good too.
Turn Up Charlie was good.
Is On My Block good?
Yeah.
On My Block is real good.
And
I
it's
haven't
been
watched
what
it,
a
but-
year
On My
since
Block
they-
first
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them kids in that neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen it.
It's
though.
real.
Yeah, it took years. There was another one, Chewing Gum, that I think they ended up canceling.
Chewing Gum was good, but the first season
I
was a
couldn't
little.
get into chewing.
I
And you
love
just gotta press through a little
Yeah, it
bit
was
because the
weird.
second season was good.
Yeah, it was weird.
I can't believe the OA is out.
Yeah, the
We know.
OA is out. I'm about halfway
Okay,
through it, and
I
it's
got
good. And it's weird.
Now, you sure you finished the whole first season?
Yes, it's.
Don't
I'm
let me
telling
get
you.
home and be upset. I'm
No,
gonna call you.
you're not going to be upset.
All right.
It's out. It's
Black
out.
Lightning
like
season
OA.
2 about
OA
to
Black
come out
too.
too.
Lightning season
Is
2.
it?
Yeah. On
Well, that's
Netflix.
not a Netflix show, but it comes.
But
on,
it's about to
it
come
comes
out,
on
though.
CW, but it's gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah.
But like you said, the what'd you say? Turn Up Charlie. Okay.
Turn Up Charlie is really
It's good.
good.
That's Idris Elba's. It's basically a sitcom kind of. Is it a sitcom? Yeah.
I don't.
It's
I
a
wouldn't-
show. It's
not
only it's a 30.
sitcom.
It's a
not
30-minute
sitcom.
show, and he's like a DJ, but he's an executive
He's like a
producer.
nanny.
So that has to be like, yeah, he's like a
Like
nanny.
a DJ / nanny.
Who?
Yeah.
Idris?
Idris,
Yeah, but it's not corny though. Like you
not.
would think it's corny, but it's not.
Yeah, it's good. It's weird how they did that.
Is
And
season 2 good at the OA?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I can't
No,
say-
it's
okay.
good. It's good.
It
It's
was.
good.
Let me tell you something.
That's
the
why
OA
I'm confused.
The
bro.
OA is
That's
one
why I was
of the
confused.
OA is one of them shows that I watched it and it was so weird, but I just couldn't.
It's
like,
it's on like Stranger Things vibes.
yeah, I
It's
couldn't
like
look away,
Stranger
so I kept
Things.
watching. And then by the end of the season, I was like, "Damn, that was a good ass show."
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And
It's
it's
got
over
like
quick,
it's
kind
got
of.
Phyllis from The Office in it. Is she, I don't know. Is she in season 2?
Yeah, no. Yeah, she
Everybody's
is.
back?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, everybody eventually comes back. The first couple episodes, it seems like a completely different show. That's why I took it like, but no, it's good. But yeah, Turn Up Charlie's got to be his break from we're sorry, we're like skipping all the way around. Sorry, y'all.
That's because
Listen twice.
He hates keep going back.
He is. He can't get over this
That's
OA.
why I was confused.
Yeah, but Turn Up Charlie
Shut up.
is like got to be Idris Elba's like break from cinema. You know what I mean? Like just away from
But
him.
I
Well, he
think
did that
I
other
think
show
he
on
do-
Netflix too, though. Like he does Netflix. He did
Oh,
that movie about the
Luther.
one. The one. No, that was on BBC.
The one
but
about
that
him
one about in Africa.
no, never mind.
The
I know
movie
that
came
was a
out-
movie,
That
though.
was a movie though,
Yeah.
but it was a
Beast of the-
Netflix
Beast
original.
of the-
Yeah,
Some of the beats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I think he does DJing in real life.
I
I
do
think
too.
he's a
He
DJ
used
now.
to, I think he got a show or
And
he
he
does
got a-
something
he got
where
a comedy
he was
special
he was
coming
trying
out,
to be I don't know if it was a kickboxer or a UFC fighter, and he actually like trained to do that and everything. He got a lot of stuff.
He's in great shape.
Just
And
out.
also, Amy Schumer, I know we talked like
Yeah.
she got that lot of money, but her stand up was kind of funny.
And her
I'm not
life
gonna
is like
lie.
really changed. Like this last year, she's gotten married. She's pregnant in the stand up.
Yeah,
and that
it's
stand up
kinda
was
funny.
funny. That
Yeah.
stand up was funny.
And Kevin Hart
Who else
stand up
got
about
a
to come
stand-up
out
in
too.
there?
Kevin Hart's about to come out like
No,
in
I'm
the next.
saying
Oh, yeah,
on
yeah, it is.
Netflix. Didn't you say Jess got one?
Just
That's
hilarious.
Yeah, or am I
Oh, I
tripping?
don't know.
I didn't know she did. If she does.
There's another one on Netflix that I'm sorry is really funny. Okay, so I'm sorry. The main woman that's in that show, she was the therapist that was in Step Brothers. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, the girl that was like, she was acting like she didn't like Will Ferrell, but then at the end she ended up going to the Catalina wine mixer. So she was like kind of weird and funny, but on that show, like she does like that brand of like Step Brothers comedy. And on that show, that nigga is hilarious.
No, she really
that nigga
is.
is hilarious.
Wait, what it's called?
It's called I'm Sorry.
I'm sorry.
That's what I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah, and it's just about like this mom, but she's so damn funny. Oh my gosh, that nigga funny. So that's a good one on Netflix. What else?
What else we watching on Netflix right now? What other originals from Netflix have been really good?
Y'all ain't watching nothing?
Hey,
I've been watching this anime.
I'm
called
ready
Seven
for
Deadly
Stranger
Sins.
Things.
Oh,
I don't know if anybody watches anime, but Seven Deadly Sins is really good.
You
Is
kind
that
of like
on-
anime a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Is
I
that
don't-
on Netflix?
Yeah, it's a Netflix original.
There's one too
Oh,
called
the
Seven-
Dragon. The Dragon Egg just came out with season 2. Did you like the Dragon King or whatever? That's an anime, but it's a Netflix original. They second season just came out like a week ago. I need to watch that shit too. It's anime.
And there's
But I like
one
that shit
that's
a
I
lot.
don't know about the Dragon King.
It's good.
There's another one called Sex, Love. Not Sex, Love. Sorry. Maybe. It's like Sex, Love, and Murder or something, or Death or something like that. No.
That's
Love, Love, Death, and Robots is what it is. It's like
Dragon
seven.
Prince.
It's like 7 or 15 minutes.
I seen like
it's
the
funny. It's
thing,
weird.
but I didn't watch it though.
It's weird. It's like every one is like a different type of animation, and it's a different little weird story. Either
Is it
about
like Robot Chicken?
no, some of them are. Some of them are. It's like a different type of animation on each one. But like some of them are about love. Some of them are about
I
death.
saw the preview, but I
and
didn't
then some
see
are
the
about
show
robots.
though.
And some are about all three.
Yeah.
Like they have some way of linking all three, but each one is kind of like a different. And I like that, kind of like the Black Mirrors, because they are, every episode you never really know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So those are good. Anyway, yeah, Netflix got some good binges. Summer's coming up on you. Save them. Why not?
Yeah, they about to come out with a lot of shit.
And it's not on Netflix, but if you have not watched Game of Thrones, please watch. You got till April 14th to catch up. And I promise you, like, it seems almost impossible. And it might be really hard at this point, but I watched the whole series in like
once you
1
start,
month.
it's going to be like all you want to do.
That's all I watched was Game of Thrones. Crystal told me, she's like, nigga, get on this Game of Thrones. And
I
I've
actually
been
tell
fighting it
people,
for so long.
I actually tell people don't start it because it just consumes too much of your life. It's like, I mean, I did it like a full-time. I did it like a freaking part-time job, damn near.
No, she did.
I mean, and I finished it, but I just couldn't do anything else.
I was shaving, and like we talked about this, but I was like shaving off an hour at night and an hour in the morning so I could watch one extra episode at night and then wake up a little early so I could watch it. It was too much.
Yeah.
But the shit was good as fuck, though. It's like one of the best shows I've ever seen.
And now I just feel like, why I gotta watch it with everybody else? Like, this last season's gonna be hell. Hard, you having the parties? Y'all write in. Y'all think Hart should have
a power party, bro. We
No!
gotta have power parties in the summer.
Have a what?
Power.
Maybe in the summer.
I need to
Because
come.
Power not in the summer.
No, Power is amazing, but Game of Thrones is even better than Power.
Y'all
Like,
let's put a poll online. Y'all think Hart should have Game of Thrones party? It's only a 7 week commitment.
And the longest episode is 80 minutes.
I'm gonna bring
80
dessert
minutes.
and we gonna clean before we leave.
If we clean up, that's all
Is
you
he
have
not?
to say.
You nodding, right?
All you had
Boy,
to say was
wait a
we
minute.
gonna clean up.
Let's see what the people say.
Nigga,
Yeah, let's see what the people say.
What the people gonna say is we'll see you on April 14th. Nigga.
Exactly. We got folks
Leave
showing up.
Leave a key under the mat if you're not
Drop
there.
your location, okay?
All right, we're gonna move on to our next segment, y'all, which is our Dime of the Week.
I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. I need a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. You want this money, then you gotta be a
This week, our Dime of the Week is the very beautiful, very lovely, ever youthful-looking Miss Bianca Lawson. All right,
That's great.
For those of y'all who don't know who Bianca Lawson is, she's really been on like almost any sitcom you can think of since like the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
She's Nikki's Have Less Ants.
She was on Sister.
She was in Teen Wolf.
She was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She's in Queen Sugar. Like
She's the new Stacey Dashes. We had to cancel that nigga.
yeah,
She
and
ain't
Bianca
did nothing
Lawson
crazy.
is much prettier than Stacey Dash on the inside
Yeah,
and out.
she's canceled.
And she's actually like a very close descendant, like relative to Berry Gordy. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Her
And-
mama's last name is Gordy. So
Her
she's like,
stepmama is Tina.
yeah, her stepmom is Tina, who is Tina Lawson, Knowles Lawson. So yeah, she's just like, I mean, and she just literally looks like exactly the same as she did.
fine.
She real fine.
Stepsister's Beyonce. Bees ain't stinging her.
That's true.
That baby's protected.
No, she is. Yeah, fucking life insurance. You related to Beyonce. Like
gonna
you
be
good
all
to
right.
go. Yeah.
But that's another thing that she could expose. I mean, you know what I mean? She could actually, like, it seems like she might try to build a little bit more off that, but she really is just like a face that we've always seen. That nigga, how old is she just turned? 80?
40. Don't say 80.
I'm just saying because
I mean,
she looks
but she
amazing.
still look like 20 years old.
Yeah, that's
like,
what she gonna look like.
Yeah.
No,
Like
it's-
in the last thing, like the last drama she has when she posted them pictures dancing, when she was doing that little interpretive
I didn't
dance,
like that, but
I liked it. And looking back, why don't you like it? She ain't done nothing else, okay?
I ain't seen it.
She is very
Hart, she's
unproblematic.
she's turned 40. Look, bro.
I know. I say,
Oh, okay.
like that. It's,
You just ain't said nothing. She fine.
huh?
You know
I
what
was trying to figure out what else she played in. Like what else did I seen?
Okay, yeah. Nah, but Bianca Lawson just like legit, like, and she just really, she's been unproblematic like her whole career.
She had a very long career.
Very
Oh,
long
yeah.
career. And I can't imagine ever remember her being in any like mess or being in anything that was like a scandal or.
And you think about like all those movies that she was in, like those movies that like come on Saturday morning on TV that are just like already that you know
Right.
are just like older movies now, but they just come on TV randomly. Like she probably don't even have to act no more. In between, she probably
Nah,
just lives
she
a
don't,
nice.
she getting them
Yeah.
royalty checks.
Yeah, she probably
I
just
was
chill,
try-
and she
I was
easily
try-
could. She
I'll
could play
be
a
honest.
teenager.
She fine, but I was trying to figure out what, like, have I seen her anything? All the shows that y'all name, I didn't watch.
You know, good Lord, you was over here watching Good Times, Sanford and Son.
Well,
you
let
were
the
watching no
truth be
teen
told.
shows, teen movie. Truth be
Let
told.
the truth be told.
Was she on that? Was she in that Michael Jackson The American Dream movie? Oh, she was in the new class of Saved by the Bell. I
Oh,
didn't
she
know that.
wasn't she one
Was
of the
she?
girl? She was one of the little girlfriends, I think.
I thought she was, but I don't see it on her IMDb. But I thought she was. Anyway, she was in the Temptations movie as Diana Ross.
Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking.
Hey, I seen that movie.
Do you
but
remember
I
Saved by the
guess-
Bell, the new class?
Yeah, she was in that. She was in
in
that.
that.
I
She
don't
was the
remember
main
her being
character.
in that.
Yeah,
But she
Wait,
And she's
what you mean a new class?
Saved by the Bell, like they had Saved by the Bell, which is a huge hit. Then they did the college years, which was dry. And then they tried to keep their brand going, and they did Saved by the Bell, a new class, and they had like Screech and Mr. Bell still on there, and Screech was creepy as shit.
was
But
he a
ain't seen
teacher or
that
something, or
one.
was he just like
he was just a
dropping in all
weirdo
the
that was
time?
around all the time. Yeah,
Yeah, they
I
never
don't
should
remember
make
that one.
They never should have made Zach.
She
go
was in
brunette.
Bones with Snoop Dogg.
She was in Bones. That was like a
Y'all
scary
ass.
movie,
I
right?
seen
Yeah.
Bones too.
Save
She
Last
was in
Dance. She was a bully in Save Last Dance.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg. Bones was a good movie.
I barely
Slept on.
remember it. I just remember Snoop Dogg being in there. He turned into like a
scary,
little
bro.
skeleton at the end.
Yeah, so she was in American Horror Story. I don't remember her now.
You didn't like it?
I guess, but I mean, I don't know if it was critically acclaimed like you over there doing. Let me
It
tell you
definitely
something.
wasn't. It
No,
definitely
it
wasn't
wasn't
that.
I ain't saying it was a 5-star, but it was a good movie.
About
That
four
was
stars.
a
It was a
hood
good
blockbuster.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I'm
yeah,
saying. It
that
was
was
good.
beginning
blockbuster, yeah.
I thought
Leprechaun in the Hood.
I honestly thought
You
it
was
was
gonna get that hoe at the barbershop
made
for
for TV
$5?
movie. That's what I thought, and I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah,
So
you
made
get the
for TV.
bootleg for
Which
$5 at the
Bones.
at the
Oh
barbershop.
yeah. With when Snoop Dogg was like a vampire or something.
That's what he
Yeah.
was, a
He was a
vampire.
I thought it was a good, TV movie.
Straight. It was.
It didn't go to theaters, did it?
I don't think it wasn't that
I
good.
know. I think it might have actually went to theaters.
If it did, then that,
Select
I see what y'all
theaters.
saying.
Select theaters. Yeah.
I thought it came straight to,
It looked
television.
like a straight to BET.
They
Well,
played
it
on
wasn't
there.
that bad, bro. Like,
Well, no, it was pretty bad.
no, it wasn't,
It wasn't
bootleg,
bad,
bro.
but it was.
No, it
you
was
know?
bad, but it was good though. It was
That's
so
why I
bad.
said it was
It
a
was
hood
so bad. It was
blockbuster.
No,
good.
it wasn't. A hood is
No,
like
it was a hood.
they use like,
No, it was a hood movie,
I'm gonna
bro,
leave
for
it
sure.
alone.
No, it was a hood
Yeah.
blockbuster because you got some hood.
It wasn't
classics,
like
but then you got this a step.
it
under
wasn't
that.
like hood like Belly 2.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like, it
I'm
wasn't
saying.
that kind of hood. Yeah.
But you saying hood classic?
y'all-
No, I said a hood
I want y'all,
blockbuster.
I don't know what y'all
I
doing
said
in
a
lost
hood
some time right
blockbuster.
now.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah,
Y'all pull this into a
That was
full
good.
bones debate.
Blockbuster.
Anyway,
Well, I hope
All right, y'all. Well, anyway, that's enough.
Hope
We
Academy brings back up for review this year, y'all.
we
They
love
need to
her.
add that category.
We love and respect Bianca Lawson. She is a beautiful, beautiful woman. She is our dime of the week, and happy birthday to you, beautiful. Okay.
Oh, let me bang it. Hey, good looking. You got so close to the mic with that beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna give a little rendition.
All right, y'all. So we're
the
gonna
40th.
do the next segment that we have tonight, y'all, is One's Gotta Go.
one's
Gotta go.
Absolutely.
You went the
you
wrong
was
way.
with me. No, you did both ways. Like
No,
me.
I didn't.
No, he
I did
didn't.
it this way.
Kiss my ass. So what?
I
How
like
you gonna
that.
try to bring me into you going
I
wrong?
like that ending. I think the group falling apart.
Stop wanting it so good. Okay, anyway.
I don't want it.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about, these are some rappers that were very, very much so popping in the 2000s. They are all relevant now off the strength of who they've always been.
The strength of.
That's true.
But these are three rappers from the late 90s, early 2000s that used to have all the bangers. And so one of these...
You couldn't deny him. You
These
weren't allowed
niggas
to
had
say-
the summers on lock.
One of
And it's
these
sad. People don't even want to admit it now.
one of these rappers has to go, y'all, okay? We
And
have,
y'all better not try to front on them either. Everybody.
we have Nelly, we have Ja Rule, and we have Ludacris.
Now let's shout out to same OG who just really wanted to do a category with Nelly. And that's literally how we started thinking about
Yeah.
things like
Hey,
that.
literally-
We didn't give Nelly some props, nigga. It's time.
Nelly really is an OG,
It's
and
time.
he don't get the respect that he deserves. I feel like
He got
I
the bank
agree.
account,
really
though.
all three of them don't get the respect.
Probably
they deserve,
Ludacris,
really.
I think, is the most, only because like the Fast and Furious
But
stuff.
people know him from the movies versus his rapping.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
And,
That is
and
absolutely
Ludacris
true.
had bars for niggas like.
Days.
What you mean had? He still got him.
I mean, my
Yeah, but,
first,
like, people don't-
my first
people
house
do
party.
not, like,
this song,
give him
Ludacris
no
called
credit.
song called "Fat Rabbit" came on. That was just like, I'm like, who is
Stick 'em
this?
up.
Like,
First of all,
That's the song.
Stick 'em up.
Put your hands up where I can see them. See 'em.
See 'em.
That's the song that I was listening to in the shower. My daddy did a kick door on my ass. Came in there, took the CD out the CD player, cracked it, and told me, "Nigga, you have a mama in this house." Talking about stick 'em up, bitch, stick 'em up. But you played it in this house no more. And threw my CD away, nigga. I was hurt because that was
bitch.
it was a fresh mix CD, bro.
The
I
Roy
paid somebody.
Peters is clean, your highness.
I paid somebody $3 at school to give me that CD, and
I told you that's my
Now you
daddy
got to
did on
get it
sipping on some
again.
syrup,
Anyway.
sipping on some scissor intro.
Hey, that
Oh, y'all
intro
cold
hard.
snorters, non-coke, non-snorters,
Fuck ass,
non-sniffers,
suck
non.
ass, fuck ass, bitch ass, KY jelly packing ass.
My dad just opened the
the
door
booty
and
ass.
said, my dad opened the door and said, like that. And then closed down like, okay, well, I guess we'll listen to a little Usher.
That's G shit, boy.
Hey, that's one of the hardest intros to a song.
I'm like,
too.
let the intro
That
pass.
intro
That
hard.
beat drops. You gonna be
That
with
was
it.
hard.
This nigga, we was working out. We told the story before, but she was like, "Hey, bro, put on sipping on some scissor." And we was over there working out. Hart was like working us out. We was working out, and G was over there just sipping on some scissors, sipping. We like working out, like we sweating, doing reps. This nigga G just in his own world.
Everybody dead in
I
their
was
reps.
too into that whole. Like I didn't even know he had started. Well, that's
it'll
a good
do
song.
it to you.
Listen, that intro,
They
just
had me
Jay just
caught
had
up.
that whole right.
No,
Okay, but
I'm ready
Non
already.
sippers,
I
non
know.
snorters.
Nelly-
Get the fuck up out of here, bitch.
Nelly,
I was like, that ain't gonna work. You're a young lady. Okay, I like that. And that beat drop. Okay.
what's my motherfucking name? Are you
Okay, we didn't get to
Ellie?
the third one. And
No,
y'all
it's-
better not
no,
try
we
to front
did.
on
No,
this
we
nigga.
did.
Hot
Don't
shit.
try to.
Nelly, Ja Rule,
I'm
and
going
Ludacris.
down, baby.
Your street and all that. That was what it felt. Okay.
And
Hey.
it's all in my head. I think about it
Over and over again.
That nigga made a country
He
hit.
did. He did. And it was a
nigga made
hit.
with Tim
country
McGraw.
hit. Yeah.
So
And that nigga so hot in her.
And that nigga made tip drill.
That nigga made. That nigga
I'm
made.
sorry.
That nigga
Listen,
made.
that nigga made tip drill.
That nigga made grills.
Yes, he did.
Air Force
Rob the
Ones.
store.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
Shake your tail feather.
To burn. I need to burn.
So high.
Get the
Stomping in my Air Force One.
Big boy.
They
Stomping
probably
in
had a
my
million
Air
pair of
Force
all-white
One.
Air Force Ones in that video.
That nigga had Dilemma.
He
Yeah.
did.
Him and Kelly Rowland.
And even the
That
whole
nigga
St.
Nelly had
Lunatic,
hits,
like
bro.
he pulled all them out of St. Louis and got all of them had a little career. I don't know if
Yes.
that was lazy or what, but he gave everybody a little chance to shine.
Then he's like, it's always just a dream. No, 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 no. Tell me it was just a dream.
Nah.
I don't know what you're saying now.
But Ludacris had #1 spot.
Yeah,
That hoe was
Yeah,
hard.
Fantasy,
baby.
Fantasy.
Move.
That's
I would've
fantasy.
put you in the
Fantasy
back- I
is
would've
a
put you in
fucking
the back
classic.
seat. Windows up. That's the way you like the mud.
Oh, no.
Ninth grade, hit it hard.
Rip the pants and rip the shirt. Rough sex, make it hurt. In the garden, all in the dirt. Roll around, Charlie Brown. That's the way that I like it. Hey, yeah.
Hey, that's a good song right there.
Hey, Ludacris had the hits. Don't
Hey,
don't
that
sleep
move,
on
bitch.
Ludacris, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
that hoe
it
hits
is.
hard right now.
That whole word of mouth video.
Freaky
Chicken and
things.
beer, that whole CD.
Yeah,
was
chicken
just-
and beer was
Freaky
tough.
things. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
That's when I found. Well, never mind. Let's say, never
that what?
When you leave the club, you have a little mustard in your dashboard just in case it comes for you. Put a little mustard to it. You just pass a breathalyzer.
Now, Ja Rule, I mean, it doesn't matter. There was a time where they were the most competitive rap crew. He had a song, any song that Shanti was on, that nigga was finna be on, and
Lloyd.
he validated all of them. Let's keep
Yeah.
it real. He validated them. If Ja Rule was on it, it was just like, it was. I mean, dare I say, it was just like throwing Drake or
Yeah.
anybody else. Like, you knew if he was
Nah,
on
that's
it,
true.
it was
For
gonna
a
be
time
jam.
being.
It was gonna pop.
For a time being, yeah.
Him and Nelly really led the pack with that rap singing shit too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
They really
that's why I
did.
really love Nelly. Really.
Yeah. And I even like Ja Rule when he was like, clap back, we gon' clap back, we gon' clap back, we gon' clap. Let's take it to war, nigga. I can't do it. My throat.
The
can't
rule,
hear-
baby.
Yeah. Nah, damn. Okay. What really? But Ja Rule got so many hits.
I mean, the whole
No,
J-Lo.
when you really think about it, you say he got a lot of hits,
he
but
does.
most of his hits was features.
That don't matter.
I'm just saying it wasn't his hits. It was somebody
He had a lot
else's
of
hits.
mainstream
Let me
hits.
see.
Like I feel like
Most-
everybody
but
they
it
have
was
more.
just-
Most
they have
of
more-
the hits with him on it was featured, like he was featuring on the song. It
And he
on
was,
the
but
song.
some of them.
But he was known as like a gangster rapper. But his top songs wasn't.
None of them
known
was
that.
gangster.
Yeah.
I'm always there when you call.
Yeah, they was like also kind of R&B. It's kind of.
And he was just throwing. He was just throwing such a strong hook on there. You like, okay, whose song is this? Is this Ashanti song? Is this J-Lo song?
Every little thing that I do.
Yeah.
Between me and
Yeah,
you.
that was a good one. No, they okay, yeah, that's because him and J-Lo had like 3 or 4 songs together, and J-Lo was huge during that time too. I've always liked J-Lo better as an actress though.
Not her music.
Yeah, I like him.
I think I already know who I'm getting rid of.
Damn, I think
Straight
I think you know who you get. I know who. I think I know who you getting rid of too.
Damn, okay. Yeah, I think I do too. Shit.
You know, Chris?
I
Y'all
will
wanna
say
do a 1, 2, 3?
I will say this though. I'm not saying who I'm getting rid of yet, but I will say that I think that
Ooh, you know what Ja Rule song was hard? Can I get up? What? Him and
Yeah.
Jay-Z?
oh yeah, on that,
tough.
yeah.
He has a song with
It
Jay
ain't
Z.
even a
Was
question.
that his or Jay-Z's?
It was Jay-Z's.
Well, it was Jay-Z song, but he was on
But
it
that
though.
lets you know that even right
But
there.
that-
good
shows
song.
you.
That's
Would
what-
Jay Z do a song
right.
with Ja Rule today?
Hell
Hell,
no.
motherfucking no.
Not after that incident at that
Firefest.
Sacramento game.
Oh. What happened?
Yeah.
Sacramento game.
That's when he was like, everybody makes some noise. And it was crickets in that bitch.
Yeah.
Maybe there was really only crickets there. Maybe nobody came to the game.
Well, he said it was
No, it was
technical
full,
difficulty.
It was a full house, yeah.
Anyway,
Instead of it's a full house.
you know who you know
We
who
don't
you
say
getting rid
that
of?
anymore.
Krista?
Huh?
You know who you getting rid
I
of?
guess if we're doing a 1, 2, 3, I guess I can get my life together.
Are we doing a 1, 2, 3?
Let's do it.
DH, you ready?
Yeah.
1.
Oh, please, I hope we don't all just do this.
I feel like
nigga.
everybody gonna say the same
I hope we
thing.
don't
Ready?
all about to do this, nigga.
1.
Wait. I just feel so bad about it.
No,
I know who we could say.
All right, let's
Yo,
go.
I know who
2,
everybody about to say.
1, 2, 3.
Ja Rule.
Ah, we ain't healed, y'all. We ain't healed, okay?
I got good reasons by it.
No, all
got-
the reasons is after 50 Cent.
No.
Yeah,
Just
that's
keep
really,
it real.
that's really like.
One of my reasons is before. Like I just proved to y'all the most of his songs that he
That
owns
don't
was
matter
fe-
to me though. That
but
don't
it
matter
matters.
to me.
That's why I chose.
That's why you
That's how I
chose
made
it.
my.
Fine, we can
that's
let
how I
that be
made my
a reason,
decision.
'cause-
That's how
My
I made my
shit
decision.
ain't got nothing to do with it.
And then if you get that on top of, I'm not saying that discredits him because I mean, like you said, he was like the Drake at that time. But to me, with that on top of you let one man ruin
ended
your
y'all.
whole. No, he ruined
Okay,
the
it's
whole
supposed to
part
be
of
pre 50 Cent.
he ended the whole your whole crew. Murder Inc. was done after that. It wasn't just Ja Rule.
Yeah, and
People
that's-
always
it's
say
hard
he
to-
ruined Ja Rule, but he ruined everybody's
It's hard
career.
to forget that. You know, it's hard to forget that. And
He ruined a singer's career, bro.
Ja
Ashanti's,
Rule,
bro. He
Ja
ruined her
Rule
career
would have
too.
did so much if it wasn't for 50 Cent. Like, we would look at Ja Rule a totally different way.
Firefest might have would have made it.
Yeah, but 50 Cent ruined all of that. And it's hard to just forget that. It's hard to not take
And
it.
We
he
not supposed to
won't-
do
he
that,
won't let
y'all.
him- he
One's
won't let
gotta
him
go
climb out the
rules 'cause
bucket,
we
bro.
do
Yeah,
not
he
live
not.
in the past, the future. Whatever we doing right now, we
50
done
Cent-
judged the shit out of this man. We just said he had a great career. We said he influenced rap so hard.
Yeah, he did,
Hey,
but
When
I
it
mean,
comes to
when
Ja
you get
Rule,
sniped,
50 Cent is the
you
biggest
just get
crab that's
sniped.
in the bucket, and he keep yanking Ja Rule down.
Yeah.
Every time Ja Rule think he about
we
to see
keep
the
letting
light.
him do the shit.
Because 50 Cent is just too petty. Like, that
Yeah.
shit's literally
But-
been like how
but
long
50
ago?
Cent music career ain't been popping for like 10 years either.
Right.
Yeah, but 50
But
Cent
Music.
doing
I'm not
shit
saying
and
I'm
everything
talking
else,
about
though.
music only. I'm talking music only.
You right.
Yeah.
You right.
Music
But when
only.
it was-
but when it was popping, he did beat Ja Rule with that beef. Yeah. For
Yeah.
Sure.
So Firefest would have worked out. Jay-Z, maybe Ja Rule could have came back and been like, I'm
Ja
doing
Rule,
something
I
too.
can't.
We actually could've
I
put
honestly
50
think
Cent
if
with
it wasn't for
them.
50
Okay.
Cent, Ja Rule
But
still
even
got rid of
that,
him,
relevant.
You would have
But
got
to
rid
me,
of
Yeah, I
that.
think
no.
so.
But who, 50 Cent?
Yeah, I would have.
No, me
I
too.
mean, this is the thing.
And
I
50
enjoyed some of 50 Cent's I just don't like 50 Cent. Like,
I love 50
I like
Cent.
50 Cent music. Like,
But
his music go
I
hard.
like
to me,
some of
he
his old
still is.
music.
But in rap, I would still say he's a less of an influence than Ja Rule was because Ja
I
Rule had
agree.
a long career. 50 Cent had a short career in essence, and then
I
he
don't
moved
know
on to
about
other things.
short.
It was
No.
Vitamin Water, then movies and acting. Like his
Yeah.
music, his reign was like 2001, like 2005. Like music wise.
But I mean, Wankster, Mini
But
Man,
he-
and
but
then
he-
he did Get Rich or Die Trying, and then after that, it
But
really wasn't a whole bunch of music.
y'all
after that.
sleeping on the type of buzz that he had. It
I
wasn't,
know,
it wasn't
but
no
the
light.
buzz-
Like, it wasn't no light buzz. It wasn't
I
like.
agree.
but neither was Ja Rule's.
But Ja Rule had that over a long like. It
A
wasn't like
long
Ja
That's
Rule.
the point. That's what
But
she's
he
saying.
wasn't popping out the whole long period of time. Ja
When he
Rule,
was popping, he was
started
popping.
off. Ja
And then he
Rule
was
started
gone.
off dry, and then he started making hits. He wouldn't just got right into the game and was.
Can I get a
five
came out with
summers.
the 96?
Yeah, I feel like he had.
Nah,
a
Ja
few-
Rule was
I
popping
feel
for
he had
longer
a
than
few.
I don't think he was. I mean, he was popping for longer than 50, but I mean,
that's
I don't
Music
think-
wise,
Yeah.
because if you just talking
Yeah,
overall
music
career,
wise,
like
they
it ain't
probably
even, it ain't even a conversation if you're talking about overall.
To
Like
be
50 Cent's
honest, they
career
was
is bigger.
probably popping about the same amount of time. Just,
Music-wise?
yeah, but just at different times, but for about the same amount of time.
When you really think about it, they had totally two different music. Because Ja Rule was really on some like he was supposed to be a gangster rap, but
He
he
was
was
crossing
really on
over
some,
a lot more.
Yeah,
like,
That's all the music that I
50
remember
Cent
was crossover.
50
to
Cent
be
came
honest.
over. He came over straight gangster, and then he crossed over.
Yeah.
But did he really cross over? As
He
far as
did,
music
bro.
goes?
Candy Shop was crossing over. I'm
That
sorry,
wasn't
that
really
wasn't no
crossover
gangster
like
but he
that.
still
It was
kept it-
kind
he-
Magic
he-
Shit was crossing over.
But he wasn't on there like
Wait,
singing
nigga.
and shit.
Nah, yeah.
No,
He
he
wasn't
was.
singing.
He sang Window Shopper hard. And that's
But
one of my
that-
favorite 50
but
Cent
that's a-
songs, too.
That was on some gangster
Window
shit,
Shopper
though.
go hard, though.
That was some gangster shit.
But
Window
Window
gotta
Shopper,
sing that out.
Window Shopper was still him getting on Ja Rule.
Yeah, that's really how he came up.
All his hits was basically like kind of like geared towards Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Wankster,
Then he beefed with
Ja Rule.
Fat Joe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to post the poll. We'll post it
Yeah.
on
Well, that's
social
why he's
media.
so petty because he didn't even really want the fame. Obviously, he just wanted to take Ja Rule out and then move on with his life. He had other plans.
But the thing is, he ain't let it go yet.
No, he hasn't. He hates that nigga.
He said a couple months ago that he just bought all of the tickets, so he had to perform with like 20,000 people.
But which is
2,000
really
people less.
counterproductive because you supported him for 200 seats.
But he
So
he
it's
doesn't
still-
care about
it's
that.
still
That's
petty.
the petty.
It don't matter.
That's the
I still got
pettiness.
the money, so I wouldn't care.
That's the pettiness.
He cares.
You show up to your
Trust
show.
me, he
and-
cares. I just feel like he cares.
Your whole front 3 rows is empty.
It's not gonna be empty because people would have scooted up.
You think
I'm
so?
scooting my ass.
Yeah.
I show with her. If I was
Yeah.
there,
The front 3 rows wasn't empty. Now the back few might have been more empty because everybody done scooted up. You know what I'm saying? But
He be
all right, y'all.
alright.
But that's enough of that. We're gonna post a poll on Twitter and see who y'all would have gotten rid of. That was a good conversation. Our last segment of the day is black.
Cause I'm black, y'all.
And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Now who's black, y'all?
This man is black, y'all. The headline says Detroit man shoots himself in the foot attempting to kill a cockroach.
Good Lord, good thing we didn't have a Uzi today because we already got something popping off.
Right.
You didn't give us one shot on.
I think this was a shotgun.
A Detroit man wounded himself after attempting to kill a cockroach with a shoe that contained a gun. The incident occurred at the 18700 block of Albion Street Tuesday morning. The unnamed 50-year-old man who told police that he attempted to kill the cockroach by throwing a shoe that contained a gun. When the revolver fell out of the shoe, the gun discharged, striking the man in the foot. Detroit police could not confirm whether the non-fatal shooting was caused by the cockroach. Police did confirm that the man is in stable
sure, they
condition
blame it
following
on
the
the roach.
incident. So this man had tried to kill a cockroach. He threw his shoe at it, which had a whole-ass revolver in it. The revolver hit the floor, and the bullet hit the
I'm
toe.
finna go get my ice cream sandwich. Y'all Sonny got a new Oreo ice cream sandwich. That hoe is hidden. I'm giving me 2 tonight.
What's it got to do with this cockroach?
Not a damn thing because see, I'm tired of this.
I just don't, like, why
Oh,
you
when
gotta,
I was tired of it, you want to talk about it.
I know.
Now you tired.
But now I know
But
how
why
you
got
feel,
to-
brother.
But why you got to throw it?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess you don't want to walk
Must have
about
been a
it,
big
do you?
ass cockroach.
You're not gonna get it throwing it though, okay?
You know you're not about to hit this roach if you throw a shoe.
And how heavy was the shoe with the gun in it with your dumb ass?
right. No,
You
it
knew
wasn't.
you knew
Maybe
the
it
gun was
one
in
of
there.
them westerns. So
It could
like
have been.
They said it was a revolver.
But I'm just thinking like.
Like you should let me go get my ice cream sandwich.
You just like, I mean, get
Sandwich.
like, buy some
Wait,
bread or
but
some
so
shit.
who
Just-
is blacker?
Ish.
Is it him or
The
is it
roach?
the? They tried to blame the roach.
They really did.
It's the Fox News that reported in Detroit, and it's also him for throwing
Of
a damn
course,
shoe
it's
with a
Detroit.
gun
We
in
gotta
it.
talk about these Detroit niggas.
Right. No. It's at the same time, like, you were just trying to kill a roach. That could have been a one and done. You could have got up and crunched it, but instead, your ass then probably damn near shut off your pinky toe. That's probably just too much.
You got to learn how to rewalk all over again.
Right. Well, he can't walk in a wheelchair.
Okay.
well,
wait a minute.
nigga, that's
All
why
right.
he threw the
Wait a
damn
minute.
shoe.
Okay, so you trying to say this gunshot wound to the foot ain't finna affect nothing?
So
Nobody
he didn't
at
even
all?
feel that hoe.
I didn't say he didn't have no feeling. I just said he was in a wheelchair.
Why is he in the wheelchair?
Okay, we don't know all that. The
Man, this is some
I need
bullshit.
more information. Immediately, I need more information. Okay.
That's like,
Wait a
hey,
minute.
what
Wait.
y'all mean why he's throwing his shoe?
He's in the wheelchair. He threw the shoe from the wheelchair.
So this nigga took the shoe off, threw it, and then got shot in the foot.
in the wheelchair.
In the wheelchair.
Well, at least he got the wheelchair.
Right. That you got that taken
Bruh.
care of.
That is sewn up.
He could have.
Okay, well, ice cream sandwiches, anyone? They're on me.
I don't know why I just thought about that video where the dude was shooting the fireworks. It's like, put it in reverse, Terry.
Yeah, it ain't easy to get
Oh, he
put it in reverse. He tried to panic. but
He
it didn't-
could not get out the blocks, nigga. Yeah.
And that thing was popping off. He didn't do
And he
that.
wasn't even
reverse,
shook. He
Terry.
was just.
I never understood why he didn't get out of there. You know how to work that damn hover. You got to hit
Terry
the
was
spin
not
move.
moving that hoe.
You got to hit him with the spin move, Terry.
Or he wasn't moving that hoe fast enough.
Lord have mercy.
That nigga forgot how to navigate that bitch.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Well, clearly tonight he didn't know how to maneuver that hoe either, okay? You ain't at the bullet dodging stage, brother. And leave them damn roaches alone. You ain't gonna be killing a roach. You
First
gonna be
of
the
all,
first
why you
nigga.
got roaches?
Right, that would have been a real story. A nigga killed a roach from across the room with a shoe, nigga. That would make more news than this. That would have been a
accuracy.
damn miracle. You knew that shit wasn't gonna work.
I'm just trying to figure out. if
He up on the wall. He probably got wings.
Roaches can fly too.
I mean, how you get up there?
Nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, sir. Well, just next time.
What's his name?
No, he's unnamed.
Terry.
And we
Unnamed.
see why.
Go to call him Terry.
Terry. Why would we call him Terry?
Because that
Put it in
man that couldn't
reverse,
get away from
Terry.
that fire.
Well,
I'm not gonna laugh at that because I felt bad for Terry in that video. I really did because he could not get out the blocks.
Terry was fine.
All right.
Terry was fine.
He might not have been charged. You never know.
And Terry, whoever he was with was laughing. So that's why I felt okay to laugh.
And did not drop the camera to go help maneuver Terry a little quicker to it.
He got low key left Terry to that.
Oh, they gonna get that video, honey. It's 2019, nigga.
No, I'm talking about the dudes that tell him was going. He was
Put it in reverse, Terry.
But he didn't want to get hit with. He didn't want to get.
They should have put that in man mode and rolled Terry out of it. They was wrong for that.
No,
They could have came and got him. Yeah, they was wrong for that. That shit could have fucked him up. Anyway, all right. G, you laughing too bad at people misfortune now.
Watch yourself.
Oh, I didn't got hot.
All right. Anyway, so thank you guys so very much for listening to the show. Make sure that you subscribe to us on YouTube and iTunes at IAMW Podcast. Also email us at IAMWpodcast@gmail.com and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the same name, IAMW Podcast. Leave us a rating and a review. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for listening. This is D. Hayes.
Krista was here.
Same OG.
And a king of hearts.
Thank you.